Ooh. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on. Um, okay. How's it going, Conley? How's it going? There we go. That's better. There. Much better. All right. There we go. Blank RC, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Dan, how's it going? Theron, thank you. Yeah, that should be now. I think we're good to go now. So, how's everyone been? It's been a long week here so far. No, C1's perfect. Nothing wrong with it. It's good to go now. Again. Shh. It wanted to, fly. It wanted to go to space. So we got the kiddos class 2 truck up here on the bench. Caleb Patterson, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Mark, how's it going? I'm doing okay. A little wore out. It has been a it's been a long week, to say the least here. So, and we got the kiddos class 2 here on the bench today, and getting him a new winch setup going here. Needed to get him something with a little more speed, but controllable speed, because you can have too fast of a winch. And the Ninja winch with him, I've let him mess with it a couple times, and it is significantly faster than stuff he's more used to. So trying to get him something a little more user friendly for him. That is one thing. You do want a winch, you want power, and you want speed, but you also want to be able to control that winch, regardless of the speed. You want to be able to control it, and we've seen before. You can have a super crazy winch, and it can be really fast. But if you can't control that winch and that speed, sometimes it can be ends up being more of a hindrance than helping. So we're going to get him situated up here. And should be good to go. There we go. Ready for the weekend? Yeah, I am too. This is my Saturday work, so I still have 2 more days of this. But the weekend actually looks well. It's been almost 80 degrees the past few days here. So, and then naturally the weekend, Saturday or at least Saturday, still looks pretty decent for the afternoon. Sunday shows some morning rain or afternoon rain, so we'll see with that how much that actually comes in, because I do want to get out some more this weekend, just to get out and do a little crawling fun. So just getting this screwed in all the way, make sure everything works good. Okay, should actually all be powered up. Those are a little bit wider. Like out of some of the other like your team garage jackets, super jacket, those even so with that F10, that full cover. I'm gonna without some, I've been seeing people doing just a little bit of grinding on the portal cover and getting the team garage jack wheels and stuff under there, and then gaining that clearance and stuff like that. It's easier to see. I'm upgrading Gene 7 parts on. I had to shoot those stupid holes with not drilled, so that was nice. Well, and sometimes every once in a while, you know, you can get a port like that, so it happens. It happens, unfortunately. Okay, so. Oh, did I not? Oh. Nice. Cool. That will work for him. That'll be pretty nice there. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to do some things here. Issues with this. Yeah. He puts all these little things on there. And I've got a mic, so it's coming in a little more crazier than normal. There we go. Better? Yeah, okay, so there we go. Okay, so his is good. There we go. Oh. Right, we're working on TRX4 Sport Kit. Nice. Sound okay. There we go. All good now. Okay, cool. Wasn't even thinking of any of that. And we're going to go ahead. Move that around. Okay. That should work. There we go. Better. Oh. We're going to have to move this time. To mess with this later. Nice. I will check it out here in a little bit. So anyone else? Anything? Any new builds? Anything like that going? Any events or anything like that? Anybody's getting ready to go to or anything like that? I don't think we have. I'm just getting ready for nationals. It's just kind of creeping up pretty fast. So getting down to that last little bit of stuff there. Um, get everything lined up as best I can. Put another Phoenix. Well, you can't go wrong there. Those are fun. I think I've said it every time. I would totally build another one of those. They are a blast. So much fun. There we go. Okay, and winch in place. Nice. This is going to work out actually really good. Put Air 45 straight axles on orange cliffhanger. Nice. Oh, missed a couple here. Okay, putting Air 45 straight axles on the orange one. Nice. That'll look pretty good. Sco 85 waiting on parts from our G-Speed V3 show up. Link shocks bumper off in the works. Nice. Heck yeah, sounds like going to be a fun build coming together there before too long. Yeah, the waiting, once you order those parts, it's that waiting that it kind of takes its toll there towards the end. You're like, everything's ordered, just just needs to get here. Conley Beat the Creek coming up soon. Also building a new Class 1 B1C1. Working on my second Phoenix. Nice. Phoenix is everywhere. And yes, I think, are those still in stock, actually? Because they are still in stock in places. Couple zip ties here. 2660s. Everyone ready for World War III? That's not gonna lie. I've been keeping an eye on stuff as to best you can. It's really all we can do right now is just wait and hope for the best, or hope that nothing gets worse than it already is. Anyone else's gas just keep skyrocketing there. It was $3.50 last night when came home. This morning it was $3.80 on the way into work. So that's exciting, especially with a 38-gallon tank and 10 miles to the gallon. It is so exciting. Let me tell you what. Oh yeah, Canada. Yeah, that shipping there at least, and it's better than I've seen or know of a lot of places shipping wise. So it could always be worse, is one way to look at it. Busman just finished a Phoenix portable in stock. What class is it in, and what is the number one mod I would do? Phoenix. Phoenix, if you don't use the dig, can be class 2. It's where it would be best suited. With the dig and everything, if you want to use the dig and all that stuff, it would have to go in like a class 3, but it would not be a very competitive class 3. Depending on your rules for class 2 as well. I did use mine this last weekend. Now we had a stock RTR style class. So the Phoenix was in, it was class 2. I just didn't use dig during that, and it was good to go. Everyone seemed to have a really good time, and it was good. It seems like we got a lot of local people involved in on that one, getting the comp and everything else, going through the paces, getting used to the comp scene, stuff like that. There we go. But yeah, as stock where it's at now, class 2 would be its best suited for the most part. Now, if you get wheels and stuff, and so, yeah, just class 2. We'll just leave it at that. Exhibit RC, I think I need a new charger because it's basically overcharged my batteries. Luckily, it wasn't a LiPo, but ooh. Yeah, well, the charger I use, their whole company just went out of business, so I will probably be in the market for a new charger and stuff myself here before too long, and a new slew of batteries because apparently I need to get some pretty ridiculous batteries there for the drag scene. So, waiting on that. Yeah, I'm probably going to be in the market for a new charger myself here before too long. Just the Venom does great, but they are no longer in business, or they are going out of business. So kind of sucks because I really liked their chargers a lot, and even some of their other batteries I've used quite often. So work. Will the G-Speed drop bed work with a rear steer cap or axle? If you cut out for the servo, probably, but otherwise your servo and the bed are just going to bottom out on each other all the time. So you have to cut out there for your servo to go through. Justin's just going to keep working. That's all we can do. Yes, that is exactly right. Fortunately anymore, that is all we can do, is just keep on working. That's basically it. And that was the aluminum chassis on his truck there. And new little piece for the gatekeeper because I broke the front of it off here, so we're going to get a new one put on. All right, Kenny, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Xavier's RC. In the meantime, I'll be using the stock chargers. There you go. And I haven't ran, for the NIF batteries, there are probably still a fairly good amount of options. I haven't used those since I tried to use them for a while. As soon as I started crawling, then I started running 3S LiPos. I was like, yeah, that's the run time and everything else out of them was just significantly better. So much better. Full power all the way through, longer battery life, lots of pros with running the LiPo. I use a Electron charger and works good. Electron? I will look into that. Listen, it's always just, good to hear the feedback and whatnot, what's worked for people and what to, have experience with and stuff like that. That was broken. Could I use Vanquish D44 axles on the V3 setup for AR44s? As long as everything lines up, yeah. You can use, any of the axles will be fine. The D44, you'll just have to, with the offset pumpkin there. So a little bit, transmission will be the thing there. As far as which transmission you use and placement. stuff like that. But yeah, those are some very, very sweet axles there. So sweet. Now my gatekeeper is not broken anymore. Broke just the front hinge piece off of that one, so that was a bummer. At least now, I remember when the gatekeeper first came out, people were, if they were breaking that right there, the only way to get this was with a whole cage. Now that piece is separately, so that makes things super, super convenient. I think the Proline Sweepers are my favorite tire. They are a very fun tire. They look great. Obviously, they work 1-to-1 and 1/10. It's a super, super popular tire. So I used them on my Wraith for quite some time, and I like the tire. Size and everything overall there is a great fit and all that good stuff, and they look good. And I think they just fit certain builds, just fit really, really well. You're done. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Oh no. I like these screw caps, and at the same time, I must lose them more than anything else on any of the RC cars. Theron, if you're watching, screw you guys. So we were out a weekend or so ago, and I had ordered a diff cover for my Curries here. I thought I ordered 2 red diff covers. I only ordered 1. Oh, whatever, I'll just do it on the front. Not a big deal. Except Theron and Kenny continually made fun of me because I did not have matching diff covers. So I did go ahead and second red diff cover so you guys can quit making fun of me. I did order another diff cover. Okay. So, yeah, they made fun of me, so I gave in under peer pressure and ordered another one, which was okay because I had to order parts of the gatekeeper anyway. Custom RC, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Doing all right, a little bit of work here and there, but the main stuff's been accomplished. We got Kiddo's winch on there, so super excited for that. Gonna be stoked with that thing. Oh, and now all these lovely screws. All right, Xavier, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. As always, much appreciated. And we would be installing some anti-foams tonight too, except USPS didn't finish delivering for my area. They're sitting there. They were out for delivery, and then they're like, nope, we went back. We're done for the day. Nice. Got your links there taken care of on your class 1. That's good. Very good to hear. Ooh. So many in this diff cover. And done. And the good thing is, it comes with extras if I need them, which would have been pretty convenient there. Okay. I know I just greased all these the other day. I just wanted to double check, make sure everything was still good, and it is. Speaking of, actually, anyone happen to fancy into the no prep RC world and has happened to try the new castle motor? That thing is been very, very impressive from the videos that I have seen and from a couple local guys running it. I think one of our local guys today went out, maybe it was last night, did some runs, and with his setup with that motor now, he's pulling, I think he pulled a 1.7 yesterday. So I think I'm going to be aiming in that motor's direction. ESC still. And we'll probably get that stuff rolling after Scale Nationals, because I still need to get reactions and actually wait, because there apparently is a new compound of reactions available. So need some reactions, new tires for the rear, that fun stuff. But in case anybody is endeavoring into that world, I'm new to that part of it right now, so kind of going with it. Don't know how crazy. I'm not replacing my chassis yet, obviously, because I haven't even did anything. Hasn't even got it to run yet. But do have a few things that I do fully plan on doing. I'm having a hard time going back and forth looking at electronics and then trying to decide, because there's looks to be just lots of good options out there. So there we go. I had some laying around. They worked, so I'm going to keep them for now. Get bumpers, winch, interior. Nice. There you go. Sometimes good old extra link bucket around does wonders. Dad's RC here, working on the Class 3 right now. First time comping. Just went all out. Carbon fiber chassis, 4-wheel steer. There you go. Sometimes you do just have to go all out. Like that's just kind of how it has to be done. I live by that motto a lot. And plus it's just fun. Like I do enjoy the building and getting the truck fully built, done, and then go out and do that initial tuning and just seeing what all the truck can do. I enjoy that part of the build thoroughly. Paul, one day I'll dive into no prep. Yeah, said I've wanted to for mostly just because one, when the super body came out, which mine had been sitting in that bag for months since the super body came out. I just picked up the body. All that time, sat in there safe and sound in its bag. I get a hold of it in some spray paint or in my paint, and I cleaned the body and everything off. Something apparently did not agree, and when the paint went on, it did not go good. There were some spots in there. Nothing was taken, and it did not go good. So needless to say, I now have a beater body already. Ours start shipping soon, and then we'll be good there. Brian just got the Lizzie Camaro. Haven't done anything to it yet. Nice. Yeah, I said that chassis was just hard to pass up on the roller for right now, during that sale and everything. So definitely something that also I can take my time really to kind of get really into it, rearing up with all the other stuff we got going on. So it's taking me forever to finish. Let's see what's sometimes. Sometimes builds can take a little bit, but honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. And that, to me, sometimes if it does take a little bit, it's just more of the build that I get to enjoy. So. Jack, do I put a servo winch in the gatekeeper? I have not, no, because I'm not comping with the gatekeeper. It doesn't fit into anything we do local. So I did not put a winch in the gatekeeper. But I mean, it has the spot right there in the front for it. I don't have the need for it. Unless use the gatekeeper for TTC or anything like that for like a 1.9, then yes, you can put a servo winch in it. And it has, I mean, all right there, so it's good to go. Customer says, wishing there were closer comps since yes, it's 14 gallon here now. Drive at least two hours to 2 comps, trying to organize local comps. Yes. Yeah, that I think is going, I think that might play into some things. But unfortunately, it is what it is. My event's already done, so they're already planned. Stuff's taken care of. So at this point, it doesn't matter how high it goes. It's going to be dealt with as it goes. The sound is messing up. Better now. Sound still okay now? Or is it still iffy? Good now? Okay, cool. Jack, yes, yes, you could run it in class 3 if you wanted to. It would fit in class 3. Paul, doing a custom interior for the V1C1, but I have so many others to use. I keep putting off. So, stuff just gets stacked up. So here we go. Skills. Sweet, thank you. I think we're coming through now. I was tripping off too. Okay, cool. But it's good now. All right. Red Rooster, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Speaking of. Whoa. Sorry, that was probably really loud. Okay, so we got the winch taken care of in his. Need to clean this thing out, apparently. So now to put a winch in mine. So that's the old my computer here. It's super fresh because I bought it and then never used it, except now it's beyond outdated. So it is it can be pretty loud, and this thing apparently picks up everything. So I had the heater going, but when I was doing the check earlier with the heater on, it was like a maxed out. So we turned the little space heater off back here. Skills, how do you go about finding comps? We're getting better weather here. I'm wanting to get my feet wet. Well, our local area is super active. So our local area is super active. So we have a very good area that is central to our area, easy to get to. Don't have to worry about anything crazy like that, finding spots. So that helps out a ton in just in general, just finding the area and everything like that. But holy crap, that's gonna work. So with a very active local group, basically anytime we're ready to kind of comp or do anything like that, all we do is post up on our local page and we get stuff rolling. But as far as finding like bigger events and stuff like that, then it's kind of Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube here, finding out where some of these things are going. If you have a local area that you can see who your regular people were, everyone is local to you is at comping. Depending on, I guess, where are you at? I know you've mentioned before, but where you're at. I know if you're on the East Coast, there's a ton of stuff on the East Coast happening here before too long. Customer need to flare my fenders on the V1C1 so I can get the suspension. Yep. You're right there. So I don't know. So you're on the Extreme Oklahoma crawlers page. I believe that's what you mentioned last time. So get in there. I know there's several of those super active guys. They do quite a bit of stuff. I don't know how much actual comping they do, but I know they set up some fun courses and just trail events and stuff like that. I know they crawl a lot. But I mean, I'm just north here in Wichita, so we've been having cash comps on a weekly basis. I think we're going to need to start I want to set up maybe another course, so we have multiple cash comp courses or something fun, maybe like a driver challenge on a course. Just set up a course, and someone goes to start it off, or two people go head to head. High score then takes control of the course, and people continue to buy into the course to beat that score, something like that. Obviously, whoever holds the score, I would let them give a shot to retain their course, so to speak, something like that. Just something different. Lost an entire box of bolts. But yeah, the Extreme Oklahoma Crawler page, they're active. A bunch of great group of guys. I know a lot of them came up for our throwdown there this last November. And I'm sure a lot of them will be coming back up this year. So definitely stay tuned for that. If you're on there, you'll probably see me post some too. But a lot of the guys are in our group as well, since it's pretty close, so we can coordinate on events and stuff like that, or go down there and hang out for a weekend, or they come up here and hang out for a weekend. So probably start getting more of that stuff rolling, probably after nationals. So I want to open up some more courses outside of just local, but we got a lot on the plate until after nationals. So I've been waiting to get that done and taken care of. But should be, as soon as that's over, we'll start getting some more stuff going, stuff like that. Yeah, Facebook, honestly, I think has been the best overall for finding local events, local people, stuff like that. Have to take out the front tire first. Do you really? Oh, yeah. Well, I got aftermarket towers. I forgot to. Jordan Roberts, wish my area did weekly stuff. However, we do monthly. That's good. At least at least there's something, on a regular basis. That's just kind of what we try to do, get everyone out. At least get out on a regular basis just to get stuff going. And our local area is kind of booming. We are getting a lot of new people out crawling, stuff like that. During that, Theron, how many people do you think were there this last Sunday? I'd say there was probably close to 20 of us out there because, those were going on for most of the afternoon. Get a washer. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. This thing's big. Just mercy girl, getting forward. Carrier from family's project truck, basically putting floor and firewall, possibly motor transmission on 1-ton axles and go across. Nice, Devil. There you go. That will definitely work to get out there and about for dang sure. Okay, cool. I got one started. I love this thing. At the same time, sometimes it is oh so fun to work on just with size and stuff like that. Sometimes it doesn't quite cooperate the way it's supposed to. There we go. That's what she said. SROM, how's it going? Tuning in from the Philippines. Nice. Thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Especially from way over there. What is the time over there right about now? Or I guess it would probably be tomorrow at this point. Whew. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Skittles. Thanks, my boy, and I go out and crawl with the stream guys any chance we can. We've only been in the hobby short while now. Some more groups. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, honestly, just at this point, I don't even think I could probably count how many groups I am in. Paul, 13-hour difference. Oh, nice. It's not as bad as I thought it was. For some reason, I thought it was extremely more than that, but Jack, that's what she said. Nice. Nelson, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Well, thank you. Much appreciated. Glad you enjoy them. Customer seats, try to decide on motor. I think it's Ford 32 motor plate. Well, I'm sure there's definitely options out there. That area is out of my realm of just comfort knowledge. If you need a 2JZ in something, and we can figure something out. Joe, how's it going? Tuning in from Pennsylvania. How's it going? So yeah, it is tomorrow. That's nifty. That is a long time. Okay. One more flipperoo here. Should be good. At least want some of the bolts in here. Because this thing, I know, will take its fair share of abuse. And yes, you could 2J Z it. You can 2J anything if you put your heart to it. always an option to 2J anything. Okay. Good there. Always turbo. With the 2JZ, I don't think NA should be in the question. So since we got the kiddos winch swapped out for a new one there, so I am commandeering the Overlander winch that was in there, and that is going in the TTC Wraith. Just because. Why not at this point? And plus it is things that I can use, so in TTC events, so it's nothing too crazy. I do want to put a fair lead probably somewhere. There they are. Dark Horse Garage, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so go there or go here. That's a good question. Don't know yet. But we shall figure that out. We're just going to go under for right now. That's just going to be easier for right now. Not the most professional fair lead, but for right now, it works. At least so I can get some things taken care of. So we're good there. Nice. Okay. Now I have to figure out where to put my receiver on this thing. It's over here on the other side. Go figure. Power wire is on the driver's side. And this is over here. 22R. 22R is, again, always a solid option. Well, with the bigger trucks, can't say that. 22Rs do all kinds of things and power all kinds of things that they should never, ever power. Just that engine was kind of a freak of nature, so to say. Okay, good. There and there. Oh man. Probably not a good sign if a bolt fell in this thing. But I still have, yes, I do, one open JST connector. And boom. We have power to the winch. And I need a zip tie. Yes, these are AR60s under here. This thing is quite the hot mess under here right now. I really got to get a few things figured out. But cooperate, zip tie. Whatever. One will work for right now. Oh goodness. Oh yeah. Okay, Ford Ranger size. Yeah, I mean, 22R would definitely, it would definitely do things with the 22R in there. That's for sure. That engine, the things that engine does is honestly still amazing. That it does what it does for as long as it has. There, that should keep it out of the way. Next thing on this thing is some shocks, because I bent the crap out of them the other day. Seat. Oh no. I need a different receiver. Need a 5-channel receiver. And I forgot. Forgot I did not have one in there. Yes. Tacoma. Yeah. You are rocking 3rd gen taco. I just put one of those back together this morning. Had to knock out some stuff on it, but overall, I think it came out good. And That's what we're looking for. So totally need to pick up a 5-channel winch and or 5-channel receiver, and then we'll have a working winch in here. So in the meantime, this is going to go on for show. Just there. That'll work for now. And there. That'll do for right now. Supercharger. Nope. It was a quick little. It wasn't a quick, but deal for a leak, but went pretty smooth, so didn't have to worry about anything crazy there. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, so I've just been kind of wore out more than anything. Just honestly, the weather's been nice and lots of work going on, and still, I said a full weekend. Still got Saturday as well, so just makes for a long week. Just want to relax and go drive my tiny little RC cars. And hoping the weather stays good. That would be naturally a bummer on the weekends if it gets nasty on the weekends. Roto here. Planning on making a G-Speed with Ultra axles. Can I use my links and panhard from the kit? You use your links depending on the skid you use. Actually, if you're depending on the skid you have, you choose, you should be able to use the links, and the panhard. You can use like the normal AR-44 panhard with the kit, but sometimes I like to switch out to that multi-point panhard. But just a little bit of links, playing with some links here and there, a little adjusting, and you can get just about AM to fit there. So, but yes, you can do the Ultra axles, and I said, depending on the skid, you can run the Ultra links with it. Okay, so, well, that actually fit in there really well. That install went way smoother than I thought it was going to. So, but this is the BPC winch mount here, and really just kind of made that come out really good there. And then kind of right there in the middle, and everything clears right there. Nothing close, but not touching. That's all that matters. Using the IERC skid. What skid is that? I don't know what. I assume it's probably just like a regular flat skid. I know the VFD trans and skid, they'll go right in. You have to do a little bit of work there, but because the V3 is angled, so it can't go in there. Or the VFD, with any skid, you can just, how I have it set up and like mine, just whatever the flat skid that's in there, I just put the VFD where I want it to be, and then I just drill my own holes and mount it that way. customer say 2JZ and Supra all the times. I personally despise LS swap engines, but that's just me. Flat skid for 3 year for my ARC. Yeah. So it's going to be pretty close to like any of our basic other skids. So should be okay, at least for your lowers. Maybe your third upper link might take a little bit of adjusting. But then you could put the VFD on that. You can just drill your own holes on that one if need be. I've done that several times with VFDs and just a regular skid. I just drill it where I want it to be. That's how I was able to get it to fit with a. Now, before I lose this. Goodness. Yeah. There we go. Oh goodness, what happened? Oh, nice. Raymond, that's coming along very nicely there. Looks good. I always like the TRX4, the sport bodies with the rack and everything. That rack was a really, really nice accessory available for that thing. For the sport body, but it also fit on. I put that thing on several different bodies, like the Proline Hilux, fit that body on, and everything else too. So definitely coming along good there. Well, honestly, that is going to go on that one. Those are extras. And a yellow jacket sticker. We save those two. RC full guy forwarder body. Tried fitting it. Oh, did you? How was the fitment on that? That's body's a lot narrower than the sport body, isn't it? But I mean, with enough work, anything can fit and look good. So. No, that'll get to cut up in a servo. There, that'll work. Customer C, try to decide if I should wait on another build or build that courier to build. Really kind of up to you. Whatever you feel like going for. If you want another build, go for it, or just get one done and then move on to the next one. I mean, you might have to let me know how that fits. Actually, I don't even have a 4-door body anymore. That's one thing I am trying to figure out what body to do. Class 1 body after Nationals, because we will be going down that. I think I'm going to go to probably a 3-wheelbase in Class 1 and change up a few more other little things here and there, but I'm trying to decide. There's a couple bodies I want, I just can't get a hold of them right now. Okay, so that thing's, I need new shocks for this thing bad. Yeah, I bent the crap out of that one last time. Got the RC 4-wheel drive interior. Nice. Moving along there nicely. Stay. Nelson, any recommendations for C1 using Air 44s on a VS410 chassis? Recommendations for body or just in general? I mean, Air 44s on a VS410 chassis. It'll be VS410 chassis is a solid chassis option for C1 and stuff. That was a top 5 finish last year at Scale Nationals. Was a VS410 chassis build. Body, I guess what wheelbase is it at? I think their website's back up. I haven't checked in a while, but Sea Squirrel RC has made several different body mounts for a variety of bodies for the VS410 chassis. So that's always options are. So 12.3 for hard body. The extra cab, RC4 drive extra cab is 12.3 wheelbase. The Tamiya Tundra is a 12.3 wheelbase. LC70 is 12.3 wheelbase. I think that's a little short. The 4-door Mojave is a 12.3 wheelbase as well. I had another, I don't remember what I had at the time. There are a few of them out there, and there are some odd end bodies and stuff out there as well that are 12.3 hard bodies and such like that. They're just not as common, so they're kind of harder to get over here. But yeah, I think I'm going to go to 12.3 myself this after Nationals, or might just finish out the year with that, or at least until the new rules come out, and then go from there. See if we need to change up anything, or go from there. Oh, dang it! That's right. Foams didn't show up, so I can't do anything with that. Class 3 still. I'm gonna take that out this weekend. RC 1200. What was my first custom rig? First like ground up build. My first ground up build was, well, my first custom rig. I did an element into a deadlock dredge chassis. Super fun. I fit my element. I swapped it straight over to it, and then I ended up having element IFS in that chassis for a while too. So I had an IFS LCG crawler. Then I started building on G speeds, and kind of just went from there. My first ground up would have been Capra based V3. Would have been my first full ground up build. And if you say probably my most extreme one would probably have been the Trail King in the V1C1 with the hot rod body and everything on it. I really need to get that truck back. That is one truck that I should just kept it. I had no real reason to get rid of it other than I was just like trying new builds, so I just moved on, and then I was like, man, I should have just kept that truck. Oh. That's a that was a terrible follow through idea there. Oh man, root beer to Mountain Dew was probably not my best decision. Ugh. Oh, that's an aftertaste. So, anybody seen anything new and exciting coming out here soon, or to be released that people are interested in getting. New wheels, tires, anything like that. That's been catching some people's attention that I or others may not have seen anything like that. Customer C, should I do a hard body for my C2 or Lexan tri-side? Again, it's whatever you prefer. If it comes down to needing points, stuff like that, depends on how your area or comps do the points. The hard body may be worth it, or if you're just looking to crawl whatnot and don't necessarily need the points, Lexan. Actually, the Car Works. Oh, that the Ninja chassis. Yeah, it's a good looking chassis there. I think I've seen a couple people get that chassis going, and they seem to really, really like that chassis once they got it up and going. So definitely a good looking one there. Because I see, wait on the tuning disc. Yes, I myself am waiting for those tuning discs as well. Just to make sure. Yeah, discs are going to be very good. Hopefully, hoping we can get some in here next week or so before Nationals, so I can get them in and get some runs in them and see how I like them and how it changes everything. In case there's anything I need to change or change my mind on as far as what I'm taking. If I run, most likely I will be running the Tusks in both Class 2 and 3. So we'll see there. I really want to see what the dual stage and the tuning disc do in there and get a good run for it to make sure everything's good before there. This one here is the Air 45 10-3 straight axle. It's a wide turning radius, so similar to Air 40. Very similar to Air 44. I think the Air 44 is going to be better just with its amount of aftermarket support and the hubs. Now there are SSD does make a C hub for the Air 45 straight axle, and it does look like you could clock it on there a little bit more potentially. So no, actually their design wasn't quite like that, but I could be wrong. I thought I saw one where you could actually get clock the C hub a little bit to gain some of that angle, but with the panhard design, I don't think you can all the way. You could probably clock it some. In general, the AR-45 or AR-44 is going to be a better turning radius there. Mark Thompson, watching videos there, just ordered a complete, nice, full G-Shot chassis, nice. G-Shot setup there, that'll be pretty sweet. I've been seeing a lot of good G-Shot builds going up over the pages and stuff like that. So definitely solid there. We're just gonna keep cutting on this until it fits. Better. Nice problem. Yeah, no problem at all. plenty welcome, as long as we can help out some there. Not a problem at all. But still working. I do have a few videos still from our last cash comp class 2. I still need to go through, trying to finish getting everything there set up, and should be good to go. Try to get that uploaded here soon, and then again, depending on the weather, how the rain affects Saturday and or Sunday, maybe try to get out, get some more crawling in, or if we're there, most likely we'll at least be throwing one or two courses together and going through for some test runs, maybe even some compaction. So again, just kind of seeing, they keep changing the thing up on us as far as the, well, actually they've changed it for the better. Saturday's supposed to be 77, and then Sunday drops to 50. And those are afternoon showers. So we will be getting out this weekend, rather it be Saturday or Sunday. Actually, I may just go out Saturday, because it's going to be supremely nicer. Go out Saturday, try to get some calling in and some videos. Theron, I don't know if you're still watching. Saturday, maybe. We'll see what else is going on after work and the kiddos' basketball games. Maybe we can go out, set up a course, and do some time practice. But anyways, actually, I think that's basically it. I don't think there's, the only things that I've caught my eye as far as new stuff, I've been on the drag stuff, so I've been checking out there with some ESCs and some tires. Sounds good. I didn't know if you were still here or not. New Team Garage Jack bumpers, those are out. Trying to think. G-Speed, I get posted probably next Wednesday. The new purple carbon fiber chassis will be available. So if you've been holding out for a purple B3, next week is that time. Then those will drop. And I think that's all right now. But in the, oh, there we go. Punks. Oh yeah, I did see that a little bit. I did see that a little bit ago towards the end of the day. Yeah, it looks like he did new bumper there, so that'd be pretty. Those bumpers look really, really good. I've seen a couple of those bumpers in person. Some nice bumpers and amazing quality stuff. I got that servo mount, and it saved my build there so much. Dark Horse Garage installed the Kratos 10 in my G-Shot. Nice. What KV did you go with on that bad boy? You see Mamba X, most likely. That would be just my preferred choice, most likely. Zippers are done with you guys. After most my runs, I clean my RC car. Well, if I do like any of the inclement weather, like past few weekends we're in some snow and mud, then yeah, I come home, I have some foaming simple green, and I spray on everything, let it do its thing, wipe everything, hit it with some air, get everything nice and clean, and on the shelf they go. For like the comp truck stuff, they don't see honestly too much elements other than some dirt, so usually they can just get a quick little dusting and call it a day. 3350 with Mamba X, nice, great choice there. that is in my, actually not the Kratos, but 3300 kV axis in the 2.2 Wraith there. And so I can't remember in one of your videos you're using a Creeper T at 4 motor mount on one of your fleets. I am in the class 1. I have the Ford motor mount and just the regular transfer case 0%, because in my class 1 I get all of my overdrive from the ring and pinion in the front diff, front axle. But very similar setup. Creeper T, super convenient because it uses a standard SCX bolt pattern and has the 30% overdrive. Example, if I wasn't running the T210 in here, that is what I would be running. Capper axles with overdrive gears, portals, all 4 corners, and a 2 low trans. Nice. Yeah, definitely need the overdrive to gain some of that, to gain that wheel speed back with those capper axles there and the 2 low, but still able to get your overdrive there, so good to go. Mark, what transmissions do I use on my G-Speeds? Generally, Team GarageHack transfer case set up here. I have Team GarageHack T210 transmission here, and currently in the class 3 is a Vanquish VFD. So those are my preferred. One of the Team GarageHack transmissions, a VFD, or depends on how I'm feeling, just a good old-fashioned 3-gear transmission. Always gets the job done, or at least gets the truck going and running. I just want to do a quick little test fit to see how the tire looks on here. Actually, that might be what I go with instead. Don't know yet. Still planning spot for these wheels and everything in there. But anyways, I still have a few things around the house and everything else here to get taken care of here before too long. Oh, real quick here. Cool. Looking at the Team GarageHack transfer. Yes, solid parts there. Quality's top notch. Customer service is spot on. And just the whole bunch of all the Team GarageHack guys are amazing. Blast to hang out with, super nice, and just fun group to hang out with and everything else like that. So that's just another reason I recommend and use their stuff too. It's just always a great experience with them. So, but yeah, in the transfer case, so you have the OG style, which is like the 0% or 15%, and then you have the Creeper T, which is the 30%. So any of those are solid, amazing options there. Theron, you want to find a Phoenix kit without axles? Oh, I know why. Okay, I see. I think one was posted not that long ago. I'll look and then I'll text you in a little bit. But yeah, I think and wrap this one up for the night. Still got a few other things to get knocked out here, but as always, everyone, thanks for coming in, hanging out. As we chill, had to do a quick little restart for everything, but we were good to go once everything cooperated for take number 2. So again, thanks everyone for hanging out. So everyone, have a good night. Be safe out there, have fun, and crawl on. Have a good one, everybody.